Welcome back, rats, to another episode of Bad Advice Only. We're your rats, Tara and Nora, and we're making the New York City mistakes so you don't have to. Quick housekeeping note, Allie Rat's not here. We have another rat subbing in for her tiny girlfriends in the studio with us, so if you hear some cute little scurrying around, it's just the queen of the rats.
And some barks.
Woof, woof. So, today, Nora, it's just us, the sister rats.
Sister Rats special episode.
Whoop, whoop. Do we need a little theme song just for us?
Yes.
It would make Allie really jealous. Alrighty, so today we're going to be talking about something that's really important that I don't think people take seriously enough, and that is no contact after a breakup.
The going full no contact.
Full no contact. Have you been successful in this?
Yes, I think I'm a master no contact. I love no contact.
I completely agree. I would rate the rats as you being the best at no contact, then me with some toxic slip-ups that we'll discuss today, and then Allie third in...
Who has never done it.
She's never successfully done no contact in her life, and she's not here to defend herself, so sorry, Allie. So I was thinking about ways that you can go no contact that you may not have thought of. So, for example, we all know the basic bitch stuff. Block him. Block him on your TikTok and Instagram, whatever else the kids are using, right? Are there any other basic ones that everyone just knows of?
Basic no contact. I think you make sure you give back the keys. Anyone has keys, those got to go back.
Hilarious, because someone... Even though you're rated number one at best no contact, a boyfriend of yours, an ex-boyfriend of yours, has keys to our apartment.
I am bad at getting the keys back. I will give that one, but I don't have any crazy enough exes to worry about it. But I think no contact means, yes, you block them on your phone, and then social media, which I think most people don't even get this one. Like, I think most girls don't get this far, but I do think you should block them on social media, like everything, just the whole profile. And I think you should block their friends and family. Not to be mean or spiteful, but it's just not healthy to see someone after you go through a breakup.
Yeah, I think you can play it both ways. You can be mean, spiteful, and healthy all at once by blocking the family and friends.
I think that some girls read it as like embarrassing. Like if you block them, it means you really, really care. But like, I think just blocking them is just like, why should they be up in your feed? What the fuck do you like? It's not good for the soul.
It can't be good for the soul.
I think it's better to just like act like they never even existed.
That's okay. That's a really good point though, because I would really struggle with the ego, my own ego of like blocking family. Like you said though, it's like, oh, she's so mad at him because
but they're gone from their life, so it doesn't matter what they think.
I completely agree, but I could still see my little ego getting the best of me. All right, so those are the basic bitch ways of doing it. We want to dig into the little bit of a deeper layer of things that you may not have thought about.
The advanced bitch.
The advanced bitch.
This is the advanced bitch's guide to no contact.
So first and foremost, you need to change every login and password you have that you've possibly potentially shared with this ex of yours.
Like your bank?
Yes, I'm sure some bitches are letting them like,
true.
Right? I've definitely one time when I was a broke bitch, I did ask an ex to log into my bank account to move some money from my savings to my checking.
That's a horrible idea.
I know. Yeah, I'd also let him know just how broke I was. So logging in, changing that password, you don't want some obnoxious old ex just popping up. Maybe you're having a great time. Maybe you're on a new date and you've brought someone over to Netflix and chill, and then all of a sudden your recently watched is some bullshit dude stuff.
That's obviously not yours.
Obviously
like some
not
Civil
yours.
War documentary.
How did you know I was going to say history?
Because that's what every man watches.
Yeah, the Roman Empire.
But also, other than just coming up in like your For You, if you gave them an account, like I'm still on my ex-boyfriend from high school's family Spotify. Like genuinely to this day.
You're on the family Spotify
I'm on the family Spotify plan, I assume with him, his wife, and myself.
Oh, that's a really cute throuple.
It is kind of cute. And I also, like, for example, had a guy who I didn't have HBO, and he came over and watched HBO. So he's still logged in on HBO, and every time I go to HBO, it pops up with his name. And it's happened to me in front of other guys. So you should just log out of everything and get them off your accounts because you'll see their fucking name and what they're watching.
Yeah.
Though a real rat hack, wait if they're watching something really good, wait till the last episode's going to come out and then lock them out.
It's hilarious that you mentioned this, Nora, because in my outline notes, I made a note that said, ask Nora if she's done anything petty.
Oh my God, I've got one right now. Okay.
Please.
It wasn't that exactly, but one time I had a boyfriend who he was on my Netflix account, and I called Netflix because I changed the password, but it wasn't enough. I called them to make sure that he would get locked out. And they were like, well, no, like as long as you like were logged in and he was already logged in, like he'll have access for the next 30 days. And I was like, then I want to cancel my account. And I canceled my whole ass account so that it would literally lock him out.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So you were like, I would rather
go
not
without
have
Netflix than him have access to my Netflix for 24 hours.
That's fair. I support that. I don't know any Gen Zer that would get on the horn.
I got on the horn. I'm sure there's a chat bot now, but...
Yeah, I'm sure there's a chat bot now. But, like, that's pure petty. Going, you had to Google this phone number, 1-800-Netflix.
Sometimes the no contact is petty. And sometimes it's healthy. It can be both.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So when you're blocking friends and family after the breakup on social media, it can be a little fucking petty, but it's also healthy. So you were just a really well-rounded, healthy rat.
Bad advice only.
This also reminds me of the time that, well, actually, this continues to happen, I think, with you, Nora. Let me know if you've updated this. You had an ex Bluetooth your speaker, and is it still happening? Number one,
it still happens.
Okay,
yes.
Can you share with the class what's going on with your Bluetooth speaker?
So, and this is on me because I want access to the speaker. I could fix this, but I also kind of don't know how. But my ex had brought over a speaker that we connected to my projector, which is
projector.
Fine. We keep it in my room, and it's lovely. It has great sound quality, and I watch my big shows on my projector from my bed. It's a great experience.
Yeah.
The problem is that it is still connected to his iPhone, and once in a blue moon, it will say connecting to his name's iPhone, most likely because there's like 5 bars under my apartment, which I am certain he still frequents.
Yeah.
So when he's within range, it connects to his iPhone.
That is so terrifying. I can't imagine the first time you heard it. Just
oh my
connecting.
God, my heart stopped. I was like,
he's here.
He's here. Where?
He's in the building.
But he literally frequents the bar that is directly under like not only our apartment, but my room.
Oh.
So that could very well be where he was.
Explain that to the rats a little bit better.
I mean, it's just a very New York-esque thing. For my Midwestern rats, literally our building, the first floor is a bar. The second floor is our apartment, and my bedroom specifically is directly over like the bar counter.
And if you want to know if it's noisy, the answer is yes.
Yes, it's super fucking noisy.
We've had many gentlemen callers complain and leave in the middle of the night.
I'm pretty sure that we could bust into that bar bathroom from our hallway.
I completely agree.
I'm certain of it.
I know that's the door.
Because I've done tests on the window of the bar bathroom. It is connected to our building.
All right, rats, write in if you want us to try to bust into our bar downstairs.
And then we could have a private bathroom in our hallway. Wouldn't that be nice? It would be
nice. So then when
it's closed and stuff.
And when guys come over and we don't want them to pee in our home. So one day you'll fix your Bluetooth speaker unless...
I definitely won't. I don't know how.
You kind of like to live life on the edge, but also maybe he'll grow up and stop going to the bar downstairs.
Yeah, it is an embarrassing bar. I wonder if when that happens, his phone just like blasts my cartoons. Is that how it works? I was going to ask
you because, okay...
No, it might be. I don't know.
Surely when he like goes to look at his phone eventually, it's like it shows the Bluetooth signal that's
for
connected.
Sure.
He's got to know.
He knows. I know. We all know.
We're just all ignoring the problem because we're no contact.
Because we're no fucking contact.
Except for he texted me recently. Anywho, next one, which I fully support, and it may again sound a little petty, rats. Block or unfriend all those things. Your Zelle your Venmo, your Cash App, however you're transacting funds where you could see that other person's activity.
Yep.
You don't need to see that.
Agree. There's nothing more infuriating than going through a breakup and then seeing him and his friends Venmoing each other for drinks
back and forth
strippers.
for drinks. What is it? Sporting bets. Regardless, I don't want to see it. I don't want to know what you're spending your money on. And it's most likely embarrassing. So again, going back to that petty side, you may want to watch it. You may want to know, like, how just sad their life is without you.
No, see, this is exactly where Allie fails, because Allie is queen of noticing every single social media, like, fucking Venmo transaction. She's going down rabbit holes. She's looking who, what, where, like, expert level
Nora,
creepy.
do you not remember her friend that taught her how you can use a computer web browser?
Oh, my God.
And go and look at people's stories anonymously?
Anonymously. That's crazy.
That I mean, I can't blame Allie. Someone else showed her, but that didn't stop her.
Yeah.
She still used it.
No, that is a crazy move. Really, once you go no contact, you should go through your entire phone, like every single app, and do an inventory of any possible touch point and change the login, change the password, get rid of it.
Yeah, cause some friction. Okay, so for me, and here's a perfect example as to why you should do this for the Zelle, Venmo, whatever. So I used to date someone. We call him Old Balls on the show
because he was 90.
Because he was 90. His age always goes up.
I genuinely don't know how old he was or is.
He's old. Okay. But
40s?
No, Nora. He just turned 51 or 50.
God.
Yeah.
Gross.
He and I have like days apart birthdays. Anywho, he had a really, really common first and last name. And we went to Mexico together for a little cute, sexy, romantic getaway. And of course, we Venmo'd each other because that's what you do when you date an old man that's not rich. You have to Venmo him. And I friend requested him during the trip. I friend requested him to make sure it was the right one because, again, his name was literally John Doe.
It was not literally John Doe, listener.
Literally. So anyways, I friend request him. He never accepts. I still pay the man. We break up months later, and I'm going through my healing process. We are completely no contact. It is the most no contact I've ever gone. I'm doing okay. I'm healing. Also, I met another guy and just started dating really quickly. Everything's great.
That always helps.
My mental health couldn't be better. And then all of a sudden, one morning, I'm enjoying my coffee in bed, and a notification comes across my fucking phone saying, "This man has accepted your friend request."
On Venmo.
On Venmo.
How embarrassing that means he thought you just sent the request.
That's where I spiraled
that's
immediately.
The embarrassing part.
Immediately spiraled. Does he think I want to be friends with him
on Venmo? Out of all things? Were you even like Instagram friends?
Yeah, he looks at every one of my stories. No. Speaking of no contact, yeah, he looks at all of my stories. And I do get a little pleasure out of that.
Guys, speaking of no contact for the advanced bitch, please, God, don't look at their Instagram stories. If you can't bear to block them because you think it's petty, hide them. That's so embarrassing.
I did that, yeah.
When you look at an Instagram story, the other person, their read on that situation is, they want to fuck me.
They want to fuck me.
Literally, that's the read.
I think that every time Old Balls looks at my story.
Anyone who looks at your story, you're like, why are they still interested?
Of course they're still interested. Look at these stories.
Look at these fucking stories. What do men even post as stories? I have no idea.
Oh, I don't know. When Kidney Failure broke up with me, I muted him. Oh, this is actually really sad. I just found out that I had our friend Scoot muted for the last 7 years.
That's so sad.
Because I muted him
because he was a friend of the no contact
of Kidney Failure.
boyfriend.
Yeah. And yeah, I had him muted. I had Slob Kebab muted. I had the sister muted. But yeah, I had no idea that I was missing out on our boy Scoot's whole life.
Well, you couldn't have known that you were going to stay friends with him all this time.
There was no guarantee on that whatsoever. Now, this one we've kind of touched on, but we got to take it to the next level of advanced no contact bitches. Ending friendships. And I'm not talking about blocking people on Instagram, on TikTok. No, I mean you never see this person again.
Like a breakup of friends.
Yes. So if you have a mutual friend group, no mas.
I think that's generally a good idea. I think I have not always made it to this level of advanced.
Nora has not yet made the black belt of...
I haven't made the no contact black belt, but I think I'm pretty good at no contact, but I will keep a friend.
Do you have any other examples besides shit his pants, AJ?
That's the main one I can think of, and I don't even have a good explanation of why I kept that friend. I mean, we were definitely really good friends.
Oh my God.
No, we were really good friends, but we were nowhere near the level of friendship we are today. So, like, I would say like 90% of our friendship building points happened post that breakup,
wow.
which is interesting. Like, we were definitely friends, but we weren't that close. I could have ended the friendship there, and I didn't.
You're so right. You could have easily lost shit his
like,
pants,
we were
AJ.
good friends, but we were also like more at the drinking friends. Like, we had mutual friends.
Way younger,
and we were
too,
way
so
younger. It definitely wasn't like a lifelong. We'd maybe been on a few weekend trips together, but like now, I mean,
he's a lifelong
friend.
He's
like a lifelonger. There's no way we won't be friends in 20 years.
Loyal listener, too, to the pod. Thanks for remaining our friend, AJ.
Shout out. Shit his pants, AJ.
Shit your pants.
Shit those pants. But yeah, I don't know why I didn't unfriend him. I don't really have a good reason. But in retrospect, I probably should have. But I'm glad I didn't, obviously.
Aww, that's nice.
Other than him, I'm trying to think. I think otherwise, it just never even had any fucking mutual friends. So I was like, peace. I don't care. Okay, quick pause. I'm interrupting this episode to call you out. Yes, you. You've been listening to 10 minutes for free. You're getting all this premium bad advice, and you haven't even paid the toll. What's the toll? The toll is hitting the fucking follow button. Hit the follow button on our show page, on Spotify, or hit that plus sign on Apple Podcasts. Okay, back to the show.
Well, you're really good at not making friends to begin with.
I'm really good at not becoming close with the family or friends, which I think is a skill. I think that's a big time skill.
The only person who sadly is not in the room to defend herself, who has never, ever unfriended a friend
She's never unfriended a friend, period. Stop there. She over. Can't.
Yeah. This bitch, it was her birthday recently, listener.
Oh my God.
She was getting birthday texts from ex-boyfriend's moms, cousins. Like her ex's mom's new boyfriend, like who she probably hasn't even met because they already broke up. Allie Rat.
And this is now at this point like 3 years ago, like 2 or 3 years ago. Like
these are multiple boyfriends. I'm not even just thinking about
not
Rave
even
Daddy.
Just one. Yeah.
This is a decade worth of dating that she's still in touch with.
It's because Allie's so nice and she genuinely, like, we've talked about this before. She texts everyone. She texts so much. So I do believe she's got a thread with all these people miles long. Let me give you, listener, the biggest example. Allie and Shit His Pants AJ's mom have a text thread that is years long.
Years long.
Why the fuck is that a thing? So that's to Allie, like, she doesn't lose friends, she only makes friends.
I would like to go into her settings on her phone one day and look at the time spent. You know, you can look at each app. But just
she must text all the time.
Her texting app.
To have that many friends, she's got to text nonstop.
Nonstop.
But I never see her. I mean, I guess she texts a little.
She's always on her phone. What are you talking about, Nora? When we're recording, we have to wait for her to stop looking at her phone.
That's true. I always assumed she was working, but I guess she's texting.
No, that bitch is texting from 5 a.m.
We don't text that much.
Sun up, sundown.
I don't text that bitch that much.
Like when Nora and I are fighting, I'll text Allie, and that's about it.
It's so rude. We don't text that much though because we're like people, you know, when you live with your partner, you kind of stop texting.
The text.
That's how we are because we just see each other so much that we're
fair.
always in contact.
So I also have not met the advanced level of no contact bitch. In this scenario, mine's not that bad. I kept all of Jalapeno Dick's party friends.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah. So
I think that's bad. I think that's kind of the worst one because those are those are super easy to drop.
Oh,
I mean, Allie's are the worst with like cousins. Yes.
Yeah.
But like party friends, that's very easy to drop.
It's not.
You could have ignored them forever and no one would have given a shit.
You're absolutely right. However, our friends no longer party the way that group parties, and that group parties fucking hard and fun. And they have all the good hookups to certain candies.
Wow.
So, yeah, no, I'm keeping them. I remember right after Jalapeno Dick and I broke up, the friend group used to send out the emoji. It's like a fucking eagle or something, and all they say is call. And that's like their calling card to
start
let's
drinking
rage.
And doing drugs.
Yeah,
that's
like
hilarious.
time to rage.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah,
these are the kind of people who like end up in rehab in their late 50s. They're like 40s.
Well, they're already in their 40s, so I think they're doing okay. And they've all kept their job. Well, all but Jalapeno
except
Dick
for Jalapeno Dick
jobs.
can keep their jobs.
He's the only one that hasn't kept up with his friends. Anywho, yeah, I'll occasionally get the call text, and 90% of the time I say no because I'm already in bed.
So once in a blue moon, you get that wild hair up your ass and you're ready to rage.
I sure do. And you know what sucks? And this is why you shouldn't do it, listener. They always bring up Jalapeno Dick.
Yeah, that's why you shouldn't stay friends, because they're always going to tell you, oh, how they're doing. How are you doing? Like, here's what they said lately, what they did. Like, you don't need to know. The less you know, the better. I'm telling you, post-breakup, it's best if you pretend your ex is dead. Ooh. Like, they died.
Should we plan a funeral for all of our friends' breakups?
Yes.
So if Piece of Shit and I break up, you have to plan a funeral.
He's dead, and you can mourn him as a death, and then there will never be another thought of him again because he's gone. You can't talk to him.
Got it.
I have a few psycho girly ways I could give y'all as far as like black belt, no contact tricks I do.
So this is more on the psychopath side of things.
More on the sociopathic, like how do you, because it's hard to go no contact. So like how do you mind fuck yourself into doing it?
Oh yeah, talk about your journal.
I'm really good at that. I don't even know what you're talking about with the journal.
You like kept a prison tally of how many days you went no contact.
Oh yeah. So I keep a prison tally.
Listener, if you know do you know what I'm talking about? Like when they're like in the cartoons, they're etching in the tallies.
The days without the days of the prison. Yeah, so
time spent.
1, I definitely keep track. 2, sometimes I'll put on my calendar like a 3-month like reminder way out. And that way, once I hit it, I'm like, yes, it's been 3 months and I haven't talked to them. The most psycho thing I do, and this is actually psycho mind Jedi shit, and I have a lot of these, listener, but when I go through a breakup and I know I want to talk to them, but I really shouldn't, whenever I get a spam call on my phone, I pretend in my mind like it's them trying to reach me. And then I just go, decline, block, and it makes me feel so much better. It makes you feel like slightly in control. Like I'm like, again, but it's literally just like not to anyone else, just to myself. But like I put myself in that mindset, and that way I'm like, God, desperado, and it makes me not want to talk to them.
Scientists are gonna want to study you.
I really do that, and it works. It helps a lot.
What do you think is the most helpful?
The most helpful to do no contact?
Yeah.
Probably the biggest tip I have is that I will immediately I'll block them and delete their number. So I physically can't get in touch with them, like unless I have it memorized, which I haven't since like high school.
I cannot remember the last time I memorized a boyfriend's number.
I physically can't get in touch. And in fact, I do it so hard that in the past, I have no contacted someone and then they reach out like in some crazy way. And I don't even know it's them because I don't. Do
you accidentally respond?
No, because I don't respond to those kind of like random texts. But then sometimes I'll be like, wait, what is this area code? And I'll look it up and I'll be like, that's definitely them. But I literally am not 100% sure.
So delusional.
Yeah.
That you don't even remember dating this person, basically.
Pretty much, yeah.
Shit.
And I did my hardest, not my hardest as in like difficulty level, but like my most intense no contact was with Bitch Boy Benjamin.
That was your hardest.
I no contacted him hard.
Successfully no contacted him minus the Bluetooth. Sorry.
Minus that Bluetooth.
We didn't mention which boyfriend it was.
That's him.
Whoopsie.
But yeah, he reached out like 3 or 4 times from different avenues, and I never contacted.
I think Allie's most mad that he didn't contact her.
I wonder why he didn't.
He hit me up. Going back to like who's best to least, I will argue that I admit to my toxicity.
You're so toxic.
I'm so toxic. This one time, we don't speak of this ex thing that I was a part of, the worm. but I really wanted him to think I died. I wanted him to think I pee-pewed myself, as the kids say.
This is a whole different category of like, this isn't even no contact.
No, this is the psychotic no contact. I was
shit.
no contact in a way, in my own little crazy brain, because I didn't reach out.
So what did you do, Tara?
I orchestrated a conversation by having Allie, because I knew Nora wouldn't do it.
I would not support this.
Nora had no idea what was going on in my breakup during this era with, as we call him, the worm. He and I were bullshit, no contact. But I think it lasted like maybe 5 days. And I was like, fuck this guy. I want to ruin his fucking life. So I call Allie, my most toxic friend.
Yeah, she's the exact person you should call.
Not only did she answer on the first ring, but she said yes before I even finished my ask. She slid into his DMs so fast when I said, I want him to be scared. I want him to worry about me. I want him to think I fucking killed myself.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's like full crazy girl.
I was fully crazy.
What was the goal? Just that he'd be worried and reach out?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he did.
Oh my God. I didn't even know that.
Allie's text was
guys,
like...
it worked. What was the text?
It was so fucking childish. Oh my God, guys. It was like, hey, I know we don't know each other, but Tara's talked a lot about you. And I know it sounds like you all might be on a break or something, but I'm getting really concerned. Her sister hasn't heard from her in days.
Oh my God, you looped me into this shit?
Fuck yeah, we did.
That's
You knew
hilarious.
we were close. She was like, I keep trying to reach out to her. Her phone's going straight to voicemail.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What did he reach out with?
He like messaged her and was like, thanks so much for your concern. Yeah, we're taking some time apart.
Why
or
did he
something.
need to tell her that?
Probably because he wanted to fuck her too.
Yeah,
he fucked
literally.
everyone.
This is such good bad advice.
I know,
because
right?
it worked.
It worked.
And
He
what did
reached
he
out
say?
And he emailed me because
Did you have him blocked?
I don't think so. I think he emailed me for God knows what reason. Because he was fucking another bitch in his apartment.
Yeah, he probably couldn't because he literally
text,
was
so he got on his
cheating
laptop.
or whatever.
Yeah, he's like, sorry, babe, got to go back to work, and emailed me.
Check if his actual girlfriend's dead or not.
Yeah. So yeah, he was just like, hey, I know we're not supposed to be talking right now, but
I hear you're dead.
I'm worried about you. I just want to make sure you're okay. I miss you. But real quick, there is actually a really good bit of advice in my story. And that is...
Is there?
Nora looks so suspicious
I
of
want a
this.
fucking therapist to be in this room right now. Like, that's the level of concern I have.
For what I did.
Yes.
Bitch,
I've done some crazy
you've
shit.
done some crazy
That's fucking
shit.
hot off the press crazy.
That was my second craziest thing I've ever done. And I will only tell the craziest shit I've ever done on Patreon.
Sounds good.
But this is actually good advice on Bad Advice Only. When you do break up, kind of like what you said, Nora, they're dead. They're gone. But rename them. The worm.
That's good advice.
Thank you. I told you there was good in
There
the
was a
story.
nugget of good in that.
Just a little bit of gold in that shit pile. So we renamed him the worm. And it's changed my whole perspective.
Yeah.
Like, you steal it. Call all your exes the worm.
Yeah.
Because, like, they're gross, they're tiny, they're pathetic, they're covered in dirt, and they're yucky.
A name is too neutral. Like,
It's too much power.
any man name is too neutral. It's too powerful. You need to give him a shit name.
I didn't even want to give Rafe Daddy because I'm sure he would think it's cool.
To be fair, we don't actually call Rave Daddy listener.
He has a way worse nickname outside of the studio. But yeah, do you have any of those? Like the worm?
Like a renaming?
Yeah, because like you've given our BBB, Bitch Boy Benjamin, that name.
Yeah, I guess Bitch Boy Benjamin's really, and I really do think of him as Bitch Boy Benjamin. Like I never think of him as
You're not
his
like,
name.
oh, Benjamin.
Nope, I think of him as Bitch Boy. Bitch Boy, BBB. I haven't done that for all my exes, but I do think it's a good idea to like disassociate a bit. Make it meaningless to gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that idea.
All right. See, we've got, you just need 30 minutes with us rats, and all of a sudden we're just pulling out gold.
We're
giving
just
some
spitting good advice.
good
I
advice.
wouldn't recommend you fake a suicide.
I think it's totally fine, rats. If that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do.
To be fair, you only vaguely implied one.
It was, I didn't even imply it.
Do you think
just
he had any idea that you orchestrated that?
No, he's fucking stupid.
It's kind of like
What man would think that.
No, boys are actually so stupid. It's kind of like when me and a boyfriend broke up and we were like no contact, but I knew that he didn't block Allie on social media and Allie would post like pictures of her, but like with very like vague references to me, like in the back looking super sexy.
I love that.
And when we ended up talking again, me and that guy, he told me, he was like, I was distraught. Every picture Allie posted would like break my heart. Like it worked completely. And in no place in his brain did he think we were doing it on purpose, which we 1,000% were.
Okay, I really like that you mentioned that you're like in the background, really discreet, subtle, because it's so obvious when you're doing it in the face.
It's too obvious if you do it like on your own profile, swimsuit, bikini,
Totally.
like guys. No,
But if you just
need to
happen
go.
to slither
you
on
need
by.
to go like 2 degrees of separation, something you know he'll see, but you're not front and center. It's a regular post, and you're not even really in it.
This
it's
is
just your
amazing.
freaking like cleavage. Your hand on a guy's arm in the background. Like, that's how subtle I'm talking.
It's really alarming how quickly we can spiral back to petty, psychotic advice after we've dig out one good bit of
and
advice.
I like that this
for
whole
rats.
episode's no contact, which sounds on the surface healthy, but here we are.
Woo!
That's why we're called the Rat Girls.
The rat girlies.
Rat Sisters.
All right, rats. We wish you all the best of luck on whatever type of no contact you want to have with your ex. If you want to play a psychological warfare game, I'm your girl. DM me. I'll help. I'll post pictures of you.
Please
Whatever.
DM us. All right. Stay tuned, rats. We'll talk to you next Monday.
Bye, rats.
As always, thanks for listening. If you're interested in even more bad advice, scurry on over to Instagram and TikTok at BadAdviceOnlyNYC. We're begging you. Download and rate the show and leave us a review. Talk to you next Monday. Stay tuned, rats.